All rise.
Good afternoon, Mr. Witness. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Once again, to remind you that you are still under oath for continuation of your testimony before this Commission of Inquiry into Local Government Councils and related matters.
Thank you, sir.
Madam Chair, I hand over the witness to you for us to proceed.
Mr. Jonga, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ma.
Council, can we proceed?
Yes, thank you. I have other vouchers to show you, Mr. Jonga.
Yes, sir.
Yes, so let's start with the first one.
Yes, sir.
You have 5 vouchers with you, correct?
Yes, sir. Correct.
Yeah, so what's the date?
On the
with respect to
10th
this?
of December 2020.
And the PV number for that?
The PV number is 2021 3058.
What is the amount?
The amount is 94,500.
What is the description for?
Being payment for the evacuation of 21 trips of waste as per attached.
21?
Trips of waste as per attached.
Who is the payee?
Mustafa Mane.
Who is the payee?
Mustafa Mane.
Now, what support documents are attached to it?
It's only a claim.
Only the claim.
Yes, sir.
The claim from?
The claim from Mustafa Mane.
Mustafa Mane.
Yes, sir.
Is it signed, the claim?
It's not signed.
Then how would we know that the claim is genuine? Anyone can write that if it is not authenticated.
Yes, that's correct.
And so that's the only support document we have on the voucher,
Yes.
attached to the voucher.
Yes.
And the voucher itself, is it signed by the accounts clerk that prepared the voucher?
No, it's not signed by the accounts clerk.
Did it pass through internal audit?
No, it doesn't have the.
Did you sign as a CEO?
Yes.
Director of Finance?
Yes.
The recipient?
No.
Paying out cashier?
No.
Is there any receipt attached to
No.
the voucher?
No. No receipt attached.
Now, considering all these missing key elements of the voucher to make it complete, what do you have to say?
The procedures are not adequate. They are not completed. I want to kindly ask if I can have a copy of this voucher and
Okay.
the PV number 2.
Do you know why? Yes, you will have a copy. Do you know why you signed it without all these checks in place?
Yeah, I honestly cannot recall why my
You cannot
signature
recall.
on this. Yes.
But as it stands, the voucher is not properly raised.
Yes, it is not.
It flouted all the rules.
Yes.
Okay. The next one.
The next one is December 15th, 2020.
December 15, 2020.
Yes.
Yes. What's the point? Yes, go ahead, sir.
2021 4242.
The amount?
53,544.20 buttons.
What was that payment for?
Being payment of fuel supply as per attached.
Are there any missing parts of the voucher? Did you authorize the payment?
No, I did not authorize. But on the attachment, you have the invoice, and then you have the list of the fuel supply,
Okay.
and the receipts are attached.
So who signed the voucher?
The director of finance.
And just him?
The accounts clerk and also the internal auditor.
Okay. Now that voucher, is it properly raised?
No, it is not properly
It's
raised.
not.
Yes.
Okay, please move to the next.
Give me a few seconds. Let me take because there is the date the purchase order is raised is 31st of October 2019.
Okay.
Allow me to take the PV number for this one and request for a copy.
Mr. Jang, are you referring to voucher number 2021-4242?
Yes, ma.
What's the date on it?
On the voucher is 15th December 2020.
Okay.
Well, yeah, but on the
That is what I wanted to confirm.
okay, thank you. The next one is December 2nd, 2020.
December 2nd, 2020.
Yes, sir.
What is the payment voucher number?
20213028.
What is the amount that was paid?
64,194.70
What is
bucks.
the reason of payment, the description?
Being payment of fuel supply to BSC vehicles.
Is that voucher properly raised, sir?
No, it is not.
It's not. Can we move to the other one?
Can I add that the supporting documents are all attached, but the signature column on the payment vouchers is not complete.
It's incomplete.
Yes.
All right. Thank you.
The next one is December 8, 2020.
Okay.
The PV number is 20214241.
All right.
The amount is 53,517.80 bucks.
Yes.
Being payment of fuel supply as per attached.
Is it a properly raised voucher?
No, the CEO's signature is absent, and the recipient and the paying out cashier.
All right. We move to the next one.
Sorry, excuse me, let me take the details, please. The next one is December 1st, 2020.
December 1st, 2020.
Yes,
And the voucher number?
PV 2021-4240.
Proceed, please.
The amount is 52,467.35 buduts.
Okay.
Being cost of fuel supply as per attached.
Yes. What is your advice with respect to that voucher? Is it properly raised?
It's not properly raised.
It's not. Is that the last you have, or?
Yes, sir.
All right. We will- I will give you another 5 set of vouchers.
Okay, sir.
Yes. So you have another set of 5 vouchers.
Yes, sir.
Let's start with the first one. What is the date?
25th December 2020,
The PV number?
2021-4250,
What is the amount paid?
51,395.80.
What is the payment for?
Being cost of fuel supply as per attached.
Is the voucher properly raised?
No, sir.
Please move to the other one.
The date is on the 24th of December 2020.
All right.
The PV number is 2021-3178.
Yes.
The amount is 67,371.41 buduts.
The description. Why
Being payment of fuel as per attached.
is it properly raised, sir?
It is not properly raised.
Okay. Please kindly move to the next one.
The next one is December 15th, 2020.
Yes.
The PV number is 2021-3082.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
The amount is $81,000.
Yes.
Being payment of transportation of 18 trips waste from Sanchaba to the dump site.
Yes. Who is the payee?
Mustafa Mane.
Mustafa Mane.
Yes, sir.
We have already discussed that he does not have a registered business as well.
Yeah, yes.
And we've already discussed the fact that the procurement rules and regulations were not followed.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Yes. And do we know whether he received that money that was paid to him?
There is no confirmation.
Yes?
There is no confirmation that
No
he...
confirmation.
Yes. He did not sign.
So how will one know whether payment is made and received?
In the absence of his signature and, let's say, the signature of the paying out cashier, you cannot ascertain that.
You can ascertain that.
Yes, sir.
And that is one of the things that the Procurement Act and Regulation seeks to regulate and avoid. Correct?
That's correct, yes, sir.
Now, you conclude that that payment voucher is not properly raised as well.
Yes, sir.
Please move to the other one.
December 15th,
Yes.
2020,
Yes.
PV number 2021-3081.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Pay Mustafa Mane,
Mm-hmm.
amount $117,000.
Yes.
Description being payment of transport in 26 trips of waste.
Yes. Now, did he confirm receiving payment?
No, there is no confirmation.
Are all the supporting documents available?
Not all, only a claim for payment.
Did he sign the claim?
Yes, there's a signature.
Did you authorize the payment?
On
As
the-
CEO, the voucher?
On the voucher?
Yes.
Yes.
The finance director?
Yes.
The paying out cashier?
No.
Of course, the recipient claim is absent.
It's absent, yeah. You have yes.
Go ahead.
You have a column, you have a signature for the accounts clerk and the internal audit.
But the voucher is not properly raised
Yes, sir.
for all those missing requirements.
Yes, sir.
Now, please move to the next.
The next one is December 15th, 2020,
Yes.
PV number 2021
Yes, sir.
3773,
Amount.
76,500.
Reason for payment.
Payment of transportation of 17 trips of waste from Old Yundum to Tambana as per attached.
Who is the payee?
Mustafa Mane.
Did he issue a claim?
As a claim attached, yes.
Did signed?
No.
Do we know whether he received the money?
There is no confirmation other than the signature of the accounts clerk and the signature by the internal auditor. There is no other signature.
Yeah, so we do not know whether he received the money or not.
Yes, sir.
How about the voucher? Did you authorize the voucher as CEO?
No, I did not sign the voucher. I also did not sign the claim.
Did the Director of Finance sign the voucher?
No, sir.
He didn't sign the voucher.
No.
The accounts clerk?
Yes, sir.
So that voucher as well is not properly raised.
Yes.
Please move to the next one.
I think that is the.
That's the last.
Did I read out the PV number 20213082?
You can just read it again. It would be more of an out of caution, out of abundance of caution. Let's just read it again.
Yes. So
Yes.
it is also dated on the 15th of December 2020.
Okay.
The PV number is 20213082.
Yes.
The pay is Mustafa Mane.
Yes.
The amount is 81,000.
Right.
The description is being payment of transportation of 18 trips
Yes.
of waste from Sanchaba to the dump site.
Okay. Now, is there a claim?
Yes, a claim is attached.
Is it signed?
It's signed, yes.
Are there any other supporting documents?
No, other than the claim, there is none.
No receipt?
No signature on the recipient column.
Did you authorize the payment as CEO?
Yes, I approved the claim for payment and also on the voucher.
That of finance?
Yes,
Internal auditor and accounts clerk?
yes,
But recipient is absent
yes,
and payment cashier is absent.
yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. And so it is not properly raised.
That's
Correct.
correct. Yes, sir.
I have another set of 5 vouchers here.
Yes, sir.
Yes, let's start with the first one.
The first one is 7th July 2020.
Yes.
The payee is Sekou Mane.
Okay. Amount?
The amount is 139,000.
The PV,
The PV number is 2021 1788,
The reason for the payment?
being payment for clearing various dump sites within the West Coast region as per the attached.
Now he has no contract, no?
No, I think Sekou, you could see the initial name was Lalo Kanye.
Come again?
You can see the payment details. The payee initially was Lalo Kanye, but you can see it was scratched and replaced by Sekou Mane.
Yes.
Yes.
So there is no contract.
No contract with
for all these individuals that were hired for yes, whose service were contracted for the care of the dump site.
Yes.
And is there a claim?
No, the claim is not attached.
There's no claim.
Yeah, no.
And what supporting documents do you have attached to the voucher?
Only a copy of his passport data page.
Only a copy of the passport?
Data page, yes.
That would not be sufficient, would it be?
No.
Did you authorize the payment and approve the payment?
Yes, I have signed, and also the accounts clerk, the internal auditor, the director of finance, and there is also a signature for the recipient.
Okay, so again, that voucher is not properly raised.
Yes, in the absence of the claim, which I think might have been detached from the voucher, you will conclude that it is not.
Okay, then you can, well, by saying that, you can also take notes with respect to that particular voucher.
Yes.
And if you have reason to believe the claim probably is detached, you can make your findings as well. Yes, the number 2.
Yes, few seconds, please.
Right.
Number 2 is the PV number is 2021.
Yes.
2471.
Date?
The date is on the 1st of June 2020.
The amount?
The amount is paid is 95,000.
The payee?
The payee is Mustafa Mane.
Reason for payment?
Bill payment for hiring vehicles for dump sites.
Is there a claim?
Yes, there is a claim.
Did he sign the claim?
He did not sign the claim.
How would we know that the claim is authentic?
In the absence of that, one cannot confirm, cannot reach that conclusion.
Who authorized the voucher? You signed the voucher? You approved?
Yes, I signed the voucher. Yes.
Director of Finance?
Yes.
Accounts clerk?
Accounts clerk. I did not see the signature for the accounts clerk. It's not readable.
So
no,
it's not there. It's a no.
No. Yes.
Internal auditor?
Yes, sir.
The recipient?
Recipient? No, sir.
The paying out cashier?
No, sir.
Now, move to the next, please.
So, few seconds. Let me check the check number. The date is on the 5th of June, 2020.
Yes. The voucher number?
No PV number.
No PV number. Do you know why there is no PV number?
No, just like the other voucher. I do not know why. Yes.
You don't know why?
Yes.
The amount?
The amount is 70,000.
The description of payment?
Being payment of personal loan.
Personal loan?
Yes, to above name as per approved requisition attached.
Who's the payee?
Ndeye Njai.
Ndeye Njai?
Yes.
He was given a loan?
Yes, sir.
You know why he was, what did he apply for? Is the application there?
Yes, sir.
He applied for the loan.
Yes, sir.
What kind of loan was that?
Personal loan.
Personal loan.
Yes, sir.
And the amount is $70,000.
Yes.
Have you cross-checked this with finance to know whether she is within the threshold with respect to her grade and her earnings?
Yes, I sought for advice, and the initial amount she applied for is 80,000.
Okay.
I sought for advice, and then I was given advice to approve 70,000.
$75,000.
No, 70,000.
70.
Yes, sir.
What is her grade at the time, the application of the loan?
She's a lay magistrate. I could check maybe in my records if
As a lay magistrate.
I'm permitted. Yes.
How much do they earn? Do you know?
No, I will have to. I don't know offhand, but
You will have to verify.
Yes, I have to details.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You can have a copy of the voucher as well. We will ask you when you come back.
Okay, sir.
The next one, sir.
So a few minutes. Let me take these details. The next is dated on the 17th of July 2020.
17th of July 2020.
Yes, sir.
Payment voucher number?
2021 1944.
The amount that was paid?
The amount that was paid is 168,698.83.
The reason for the payment or the description?
Payment of pension drawback has claim attached.
Pension drawback.
Yes, sir.
Now, who is the payee?
Fafa Kuyate.
Kuyate.
Yes, sir.
What are the supporting documents that are available?
The supporting document is the claim and a summary of payment.
Claim. How do you verify when it comes to pension? What do you look into? Well, if you are to approve the payment of a pension to someone?
The copy of the approved gratuities should have been attached
Yes.
instead of the summary.
Yes.
You can have the summary as an additional information, but the information on the gratuity payments, because you start paying the pension after paying the gratuity.
And that is absent.
The summary payment is attached, but it's not properly authenticated.
Do you know how many years or how long he had worked for the area council? Do we know?
From here,
Yes.
the date that is here is from the 1st of January 2013 to 31st December 2018.
2018.
Yes.
And how is it? How do you calculate the gratuity?
No, this is not
the
pension.
The pension. How do you calculate that?
Well, what we have in the summary here is 72 months by 3,610.
Yes.
Yes.
What is the grade that he?
I will have to confirm that.
Verify.
Yes.
So there are so many missing information.
Yes, sir.
Did the Director of Finance clear that payment?
Yes, I asked for advice.
Did he advise?
Yes.
What was his advice?
Please approve 168,698.83 has pension drawback.
But that's not an advice.
That is?
I said that doesn't sound like an advice. You know, it is more like an instruction to you, the more senior person. I think the advice should have been in a manner in which probably he will tell you, give you information regarding the fact that yes, he worked from so and so to so and so. This was how much he was earning, and that is the calculation, and that's what is owed to him. Is that not the case?
Yes, sir.
All right, but then, be it as it may, that voucher is properly raised as well.
The supporting documents are not adequate, but the voucher is properly raised. It's signed by the accounts clerk, the internal auditor,
Okay.
the CEO, the Director of Finance, and then the recipient.
Yes, yes. That is the voucher itself. But it must be attached with the necessary supporting documents.
Yes, sir.
That is what advises these signatures.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So the conclusion is, it's not properly raised. Is it properly raised?
It is not.
It's not.
Yes, sir.
All right. We move to other one.
December 16th, 2020, PV number 2021-37885, Mustafa Mane.
Yes.
Amount 117,000. Description being payment of transportation of 26 trips of waste from Tanje and Old Yundum to Tambana has per attach.
Yes. Do we have a claim?
Yes, sir.
Is the claim signed
Yes, sir.
by?
Mustafa Mane for drivers.
Or is the voucher properly raised?
No, sir.
Okay, we can go to the next one.
That's the
As the last one?
of the 5 years, the last 5 you gave me. The date is on the 6th of October 2020.
Yes.
The PV number is 2021.
Amount?
The amount is 2761.
$207,061.
No, I'm reading out the PV number.
Okay, okay, sorry.
Yes, 2021-2761.
Okay.
The amount is 55,533.40
The description?
bottles. The description is a payment of, it's been payment for fuel supply has per attach.
Is that voucher properly raised, sir?
Yes, only that it do not have the signature for the paying out cashier. And the check
That
number
is
the payment mode is checked, the check number is provided.
It's provided.
Yes, sir.
How about the supporting documents?
The fuel supply is signed, but the requisition is not complete. It only has the signature of the CEO.
Yes.
The invoice is attached as well as the receipt.
The location is Form 100. Is it Form 100? Can you confirm that?
Yes, yes.
So you have a column for the CEO, Modou Jonga, at the time. That's you?
Yes, sir.
And you signed it?
Yes, sir.
You have a column for Alaji Jeng, Director of Finance,
Yes,
for
sir.
the confirmation of funding with respect to the budget.
Yes, sir.
You have user department column.
Yes, sir.
Now, all those were empty except yours, correct?
Yes, sir.
So the supporting documents, they are not properly raised. Is that correct?
They are raised, but they are not all signed.
Yes, they are all signed. So what does that mean?
The procedures are not complete.
It's not followed.
Yes.
Good. The next one?
The next one, the date is on the 17th of July 2020.
17th of July 2020.
Yes.
What is the PV number?
PV number is 2021-1922.
And the amount?
The amount is 157,323.75 buttons. The pay mode is check, and the check number is indicated. The description is being part payment against contract has per attach.
against contract as per, is the contract attached?
The contract, yes, sir. A copy of the contract is attached.
Let me see that voucher, please. Okay, so this is the contract you had with Lankaramos Suare. Who's Lankaramos Suare?
He's a contractor.
It's a
He is a contractor.
contractor.
Yes, sir.
And the purpose is to construct a four cubicle toilet complex as soak away, change or replace 2 flush doors, and the main gate. This is the way you guys draft the contract. How can you have a time of a contract to change or to replace? You have to have one. Mr. Jonga. Is that not the case?
I don't know what
I mean,
specifically
the purpose as to why the contract is, you engage into the contract. When I'm reading it, it says, the purpose of this contract is for Mr. Suare to construct 4 cubicle toilet complex at Sokaway.
Yes.
And to change or replace 2 flush doors. I'm saying it has to be one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
It should
that part is vague.
It should be concise, yes.
Yeah, it should be precise. But we will put this separately. I'll have to look into this contract as well, and we can discuss it when you come back.
Okay, sir.
Please move to the other one.
The other one is October 6, 2020.
Yes.
The PV number is 20212760.
Yes, sir.
The pay is GNPC. The pay mode is check. The check number is provided. The amount is $55,034.0 bututs. The description is payment for fuel supply has per attach.
Is it properly raised?
Yes, except the column for the paying out cashier. But
only the paying out cashier. Yeah. You mean the voucher itself? How about the supporting documents? Are they all present?
They're present, but they are not complete.
So
the receipt is there, the invoice is there, but the purchase order and the requisition are not complete.
So is the voucher properly raised?
It is not inadequate.
All right, thank you. We move to the other one.
The date is on the 12th of October 2020.
Yes, sir.
The PV number is 2021
Yes, sir.
2787.
Right.
The amount is 127,615.50 bututs.
Yeah.
The description is being payment for stationaries has per attach.
The payee.
The payee is Modern Stationery Store.
And then what? First, the voucher. Who signed the voucher?
The accounts clerk, the
Yes.
internal auditor, the CEO.
Yes.
It's not signed by the Director of Finance, but there's a signature or a receipt, receipt attached on the column for the recipient.
What supporting documents do you have?
The invoice, the receipts are attached.
No contract? Was a contract awarded?
No, there are no contracts for this one.
Are the supporting documents sufficient enough to advise you as CEO whether you should approve or not?
No, sir.
Do you know why it was approved? Bearing in mind that the supporting documents are inadequate.
Yes. I did spoke about the issues of the instances that will lead us to maybe single source most of the the procurement in relation to, let's say, stationaries.
Okay.
Yeah, in difficult periods like during the Lem period, we'll struggle to have this stationery. So usually the point of call will be those suppliers who are willing to give us these items on credit, and then we pay later.
Was that on credit?
I want to think so. Looking at the dates of the transaction, which is October, usually is during the Lem period.
Is there a delivery note?
No, a delivery note is not.
Do we know where those goods were delivered?
I want to believe they are.
Yeah,
but in absence,
I want to believe myself, but
yeah,
I'm just saying.
but yes,
do we know?
in the absence of that, you cannot conclude that.
You can't conclude.
Yes, sir.
So, in the absence of a delivery note, the conclusion is there is no delivery. Going by the rules.
That's correct, sir.
Yeah, and that voucher is not properly raised.
Yes, I would love to have a copy like with the other ones too.
You may have a copy. You may take the details.
The next one is 13th October 2020. The PV number is 20212795. The pay is GNPC. The check mode is
yeah. Just wait a minute. For all, well, proceed, and once we're done with this, we are just at the end. I can discuss this with you. So go ahead.
The amount is $72,021.75 bututs.
Yes.
Yes.
Description.
The description is being payment for fuel supply.
Fuel supply.
Yes, sir.
And do we know whether the procedures were followed, whether the voucher is properly and duly raised?
The voucher has the signature of the accounts clerk,
Yes.
the internal auditor, the CEO,
Yes.
but it's not having the signature of the director of finance.
Yes.
There's a date written on the column for the recipient,
Yes.
and the paying out cashier has not signed.
So what is your advice? Is it properly raised or not?
It is not properly raised, although the attachments are
So
provided.
we move to the next one, sir.
This is the end of the last
End of
five
the
that you gave. This one is on the 18th of March 2020. The PV number is not provided.
Yes.
The description is being payment of fuel supply to council's vehicles. The amount is $63,034.40 bututs.
Yes.
It is prepared by the accounts clerk and checked by internal auditor, signed by the CEO, but there is no signature of the director of finance, and then the recipient and the paying out cashier.
And that is not also properly raised.
Yes, it is not complete.
Yeah. And by that, it's not properly raised? The voucher?
Yes, it's not properly raised, yes.
Yes. So, please move to the next one.
No PV number. The date is on the 2nd of January 2020.
Yes.
The amount is $44,538.50 bututs. The description is being payment of fuel supply to BAC vehicles. It is prepared by the accounts clerk, checked by internal auditor, signed by the CEO and the director of finance,
Yes.
and the received by only the name is indicated, no signature. And there's
Yes.
also signature for the paying out cashier.
Yes.
You have the receipt and the invoice that are all attached, plus the list of the fuel supply, but the requisition is not signed.
The requisition is not signed.
Yes, Form
That's
100.
Form 100.
Yes, sir.
That is why it starts, correct? That is why it begins. Everything begins with the requisition or the claim.
Yes.
And did you authorize payment?
Yes.
Were you supposed to authorize payment knowing that the necessary documents are not in place?
No, I shouldn't have authorized without the necessary documentations.
All right. Please move to the other one.
Dated on the 16th of March 2020,
Yes.
payee Mustafa Mane, no PV number. The description is being hiring of vehicles for clearing of dump site at Sancha Wasule Job, 21 trips in bracket. And the amount is 84,000. The voucher is prepared by the accounts clerk,
Yes.
checked by internal audit, signed
Yes.
by officer in charge of vote, the CEO, signed by the director of finance.
Is that voucher properly raised, sir?
No, sir.
Please move to the other one.
No PV number. The date is on the 12th of March 2020. The payee is Mustafa Amane. The description is being payment of hiring of vehicles for clearing of dump site at Sunchubalia.
Yes.
In bracket 21 trips. The amount is 84,000.
Yes.
Prepared by accounts clerk, checked by internal audit,
Yes.
signed by the CEO and the director of finance, but not signed by the recipient and the paying out cashier.
Are the necessary supporting documents present?
We have only a claim attached.
The claim, is it signed?
The claim is not signed.
So we don't have the necessary supporting documents for that voucher.
Yes, it's not adequate.
It's not adequate.
Yes.
And it shouldn't have been approved. Correct?
Yes.
Please go to the next one.
This one is dated on the 12th of March 2020.
Yes, sir.
The PV number is 2021 1652.
Mount.
The payee is Omar Sidibe.
Yes.
The amount is 136,000.
Right.
The description is being payment of hiring of trucks for transporting garbages from Tanjay to Bakote.
Is there a claim?
Yes, there is a claim.
Is it signed?
No, it's not signed.
How do we know the claim is authentic?
Yeah, in the absence of a signature by the claimant, one cannot.
Is there a receipt from the recipient?
No, usually they signed to indicate receipt in the voucher.
Did he sign? No.
No, he also did not sign.
Do we know whether the recipient received the money?
I will need to take the PV number of this and arrive at that conclusion.
Yes.
Yes.
So it's not properly raised as well.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Please move.
That is the final one that I have here.
I give you the last set of vouchers. This is like 1, 2, 3, 4. You have 8 vouchers in this set.
Yes, no PV number.
Yes.
The payee is Gambia National Petroleum Company.
Yes.
The date is on the 30th of January 2020. The description is being payment for the cost of fuel supply for council vehicles. The amount is 58,687.20.
Okay.
It's prepared by accounts clerk, checked by internal auditor, signed by the CEO,
Yes.
the director of finance, and signed by the recipient,
Yes.
but no signature for the paying-out cashier.
And the supporting documents that are to accompany the voucher, are they present?
The invoice is attached and the receipts.
Okay.
The purchase orders is, the requisition is not complete.
Okay.
The signature on the fuel supply inventory is also not complete.
So the voucher is not complete.
It's not properly authorized, yes.
Yes. We move to the next one, sir.
The date is on the 23rd of January 2020, no PV number. The description is being payment of fuel for BAC vehicles. The total cost is 53,241.60.
Yes.
Yes. It's prepared by accounts clerk, checked by internal auditor,
Yes.
signed by the CEO and the Director of Finance. But
Yes.
there's no column for the recipient, but there's a signature for the paying out cashier.
Is that voucher properly raised?
Now, the signature of the recipient is the only one that is absent. It is not complete,
All right.
but it has the rest of the other signatures there.
Thank you. Please, let's move to the next one.
No PV number. Payee Gambia National Petroleum Company.
Yes.
Description being payment of fuel supply to council vehicles.
All right.
Per attached, the amount is 49,443.60.
Yes.
Prepared by accounts clerk, checked by internal auditor, signed by the CEO and the Director of Finance. And it is received, there is a stamp and a signature of the recipient, but there is no signature and date for the paying out cashier.
Yes. Now, is it properly raised?
No, only one is missing.
So it's not properly raised.
Yeah, it is not completely, it's not totally raised, totally correctly raised.
Do we have the next one, please?
Payee is Gambia National Petroleum Company. The description is being payment of fuel supply to council vehicles. The total cost is 53,632.20. It's prepared by the accounts clerk, checked by internal auditor, signed by the CEO and the Director of Finance, and signed by the recipient and stamp. No
Yes.
signature for the paying out cashier.
Yes, sir. Is that voucher as well properly raised?
It's only missing one
Which is?
essential signature, which is the paying out cashier.
How about the supporting documents?
The supporting documents, you have the invoice, you have the receipts, but the purchase order is okay. You have the fuel inventory that is signed.
You have the?
The fuel inventory, the list for the vehicles that are supplied.
Signed.
Signed, yes, but
All right.
the requisition is not complete.
Please move to the next.
The payee is Gambia National Petroleum Company. The description is being payment of fuel supply to BAC vehicles. The total cost is 51,564.40 pesos. It is prepared and signed by the accounts clerk, checked by internal auditor, signed by the CEO, signed by the Director of Finance, but it is not signed by the recipient and not signed by the paying out cashier. But we have the receipts and the invoice attached. The purchase order is not complete.
Yes.
But there is a list for the fuel inventory, and then the requisition is also not complete.
So what is absent?
What is absent here on the voucher is the signature of the recipient
Yes.
and the signature of the paying out cashier.
Right. Please move to the next one.
The payee is Gambia National Petroleum Company. The amount is 71,374.80 burros. The description is being payment of fuel for BAC vehicles. It is prepared and signed by the accounts clerk, checked by internal auditor, signed by the CEO The signature of the Director of Finance is missing. Then it is signed by the recipient and dated, but there's no signature for the paying out cashier. The invoice and the receipts are attached. The requisition Form 100 is only signed by the CEO. The fuel supply inventory is also incomplete. Sorry, so that one is signed already. But the purchase order is also not complete.
It's also not properly raised as well.
Yes, sir. The other one is dated on the 30th of December 2021. The amount is 95,480. The description is being payment of fuel supply. It is prepared by the accounts clerk, checked by the internal auditor, no signature by the CEO, or the signature of the Director of Finance. There is a signature for the recipient, but no signature for the paying out cashier. The receipts and the invoices are attached. The purchase order is signed by the CEO.
Yes.
The fuel inventory is also signed. The requisition is raised by the user department, which is attached, but it doesn't have the signature of the CEO.
So again, it's not properly raised?
Yes, the procedures is not complete.
Okay. And you have another one as well?
Yes, yeah, I do. This one is, the payee is Mustafa Mane. The date is on the 26th of June 2021. The description is being payment of hiring of trucks for transportation of waste to Tambana dump site.
Yes.
The amount is 72,000.
Now, for all the payments from Musamane, you don't have, or to Musamane, you don't have the contract with him, right?
Yeah, there is no contract.
Is there a claim for that one?
Yes, sir.
Did he sign the claim?
No, he did not. But
Do we know whether he signed as recipient of the monies that were to be paid to him?
No, it is not signed.
Okay. And did you authorize the payment?
Yeah, I have signed. And
That of finance signed?
Yes.
Internal audit?
Internal audit did not sign this one.
He did not sign.
No.
Is that payment properly authorized?
Sorry, there are two vouchers here. The other one was raised through the metrics. Then the second voucher on top was through the IFME system. That one, internal audit has checked that one.
They checked that one?
Yeah, but they have not checked the one that is attached here.
Okay. But was that payment supposed to be approved?
No.
Right. Is that the last one?
Yes, sir.
Right. Now, the main, before I hand you over to the commissioners, the main issues you will see for all the vouchers I have given you is either there is no PV number or no claim, or where you have a written claim, there is no signature, or the requisition is not properly raised, correct?
Yes.
Or no contracts where these are contracts are awarded,
Yes.
or the recipient will not sign,
Yes.
or no receipt to show evidence of monies paid, and the necessary supporting documents sometimes are not signed.
Yes.
So it's either you have one or two of these issues, or probably have one of these fundamental issues.
Yes.
The question is, especially for the contracts that were single sourced,
Yes.
if you go by the law, there are justifications for single sourcing,
Yes.
and as a procedure as well for that,
Yes.
even if it is above the threshold.
Yes, I know.
So what procedures do you follow generally if you're single sourcing all these contracts?
For the waste collections, or
Yes, the waste collections or any other contracts that we have seen in these vouchers, by way of example.
yes, for the waste collections, I said there was no contract.
Okay.
So clearly there was no procurement
Process.
sound procurement process that was followed. I said these are things that I.
So how are decisions made then? How are the decisions made to hire these individuals?
Yes, when there's a need, first we need to establish the need for the evacuation of waste in certain locations or certain communities, and that information will come from the responsible department. But often these are not formalized, and
Yes.
then based on that, then we will do the hiring of trucks to do the evacuation, and then after which there will be a claim. So what this claim is also, there should have been a completion report that should accompany the claim, but that do not happen.
So why is it difficult to follow the procurement rules or regulation?
No,
Why was it in these cases?
no, it is. I might not say it
Difficult.
it's difficult. No,
Okay.
we, like I said, it was just a practice that I found, and then continue with the same arrangements.
Yeah,
But there was no difficulty in following the procedures,
The
because
procedures.
there are instances where we have followed the procurement procedures with other procurements, even though we had to go and then apply for an approval to single source a particular procurement. We have did that in many instances.
And you admit responsibility for not following the due process?
Yes, we have a good faith to do this. The intention is good, but the way we ended up doing it is wrong.
Yes. I hand you over to the commissioners. Any questions for this witness? Because the other issues that we do not highlight, we intend that when you give him a date regarding the finances, the withdrawals, and the specific loans and the budget, we intend that probably if he is rescheduled for any date next week, Tuesday, Wednesday, we can have him to testify on those.
I just have a question first. Now, Mr. Jonga, the metrics system that you have,
Yes.
how does it work vis-a-vis with the IFME system?
They work in parallel. Example, before the IFMIS come into existence, we are using the metrics.
Yeah.
So, example, if there's a transaction, the transaction that we have did before the coming into existence of the IFMIS, we will input all those backlogs of vouchers into the IFMIS system, so that the information that we will have in the metrics will be.
No. Can you come back again on that? Let me understand.
Yes, I'm saying, we have the metrics before the IFMIS.
Yes.
So when IFMIS was rolled out,
Yeah.
we had to input all the backlog of vouchers that we have transacted using the metric system to ensure that these two systems are at par, that the information that is in the metrics will be the information that you will find in the IFMIS. So after when the IFMIS was rolled out, then we continue using the IFMIS system.
So you discontinued using the metrics?
Yes, but then you see in the IFMIS we have inputted.
No, I want to be clear, a step at a time.
Yeah.
Like when you offloaded, you understand, all the backlog.
When we inputted the backlogs.
When you inputted it
Yes.
into the IFME system.
Yes.
Did you discontinue using the metric system?
Yes, because the priority is to continue to use the IFMIS system.
Yes.
Yes.
What I'm saying is to be clear.
Yes.
At what point in time did you discontinue the use of the metrics?
When we I cannot give you
Can
the.
you give us the time?
At this point I might not until unless I come back.
Please
Yes.
note it so that you can give us concrete time as to when you stopped using the metrics and you were just using the IFME system.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
So can we have that on Monday?
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yes.
Madam Chairperson, with the permission or with the consent of the Chairperson, may the witness be rescheduled for next week,
Yes.
preferably Wednesday.
All right. Mr. Jonga, you recall that we asked you to bring some certain documents.
Yes, I do.
So we will reschedule you for Wednesday next week.
Yes.
That will give you ample time to be able to get the documents that you've been asked.
Yes.
If you want support or further, this and how to call it, refreshing of the documents that we have asked you, please contact the registrar. He will be able to tell you the documents that you are supposed to produce for us.
Okay.
So
Madam
thank you
Chair.
so much.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
And just to inform the Chairperson, we have given the witness a letter from the registrar so that he can appear, to have the opportunity that was accorded to him
Okay.
by the Chairperson to appear before the financial and the investigators
Yes.
to sort out all the issues regarding the accounts and any other necessary issue. Yes.
All right. That is noted.
Yeah, I got a copy of that letter. I've asked the register to also help me with the informations of the withdrawals that are indicated.
Yes, definitely. For all the documents we have from the council, you will be given full access. You understand, so that you can do the reconciliation.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, that's it. What time Wednesday, please? Can
You are coming here in the morning.
okay, thank you.
Yes, and Friday is work, so you could also come in to do some of the reconciliations. Friday is work.
Yeah, okay.
The secretariat is working.
Okay, so
We are here.
I can come over on Friday.
Yes, yes.
Oh, okay, all right, thank you.
Yes, you are discharged, Mr. Jonga. Is that all for today?
We have councillors
Yes.
that we just want to take quickly.
Yes. Can you bring all of them in at
Yes.
once? At once?
We can.
Yes.
We don't mind
Yes, please.
to bring all
Thank
of
you.
them. I think
If that is not possible, so you do. Yes, two.
have to
All right.
quickly, yes.
Mr. Bujang, can you assist the registrar so that he can get the witnesses to come?
Good afternoon. Witness number 1 and number 2, good afternoon.
Yeah, afternoon, sir.
Welcome to this Commission of Inquiry into Local Government Councils and Related Matters.
Thank you, dear.
Okay. Witness number 1. What is your religion?
Islam.
In which language do you wish to make your testimony?
Yeah, I can speak in English.
Do you wish to swear by the Holy Quran or make an affirmation?
Now let me take affirmation because
Affirmation.
I'm not in position of an ablution. Yeah.
Okay. Madam Chair, the witness wishes to make an affirmation. Okay, you repeat after me. I, Lamin
Lamin Jaju,
do solemnly, sincerely, and truly declare and affirm that the evidence I shall give shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Thank you. You may be kindly seated.
Right.
Madam Chair, the witness is sworn. Yes, you may kindly sit down. Yeah, you can place your hat on top of the table. Yes. Okay, you hold on to the mic. In the same vein, Mr. Witness, welcome to this Commission of Inquiry into Local Government Councils and Related Matters. What is your religion?
Islam.
In which language do you wish to make your testimony?
English language.
Do you wish to swear by the Holy Quran or make an affirmation?
Make an affirmation.
Madam Chair, the witness wishes to make an affirmation. Raise your right hand in the air and then repeat after me. I, Momodo Chareh, Gibba,
Momodo Chareh Gibba,
do solemnly, sincerely, and truly declare and affirm that the evidence I shall give shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Thank you. You may be kindly seated. Madam Chair, the two witnesses are sworn. I have the honor to hand over the witness to you for us to proceed. Thank you.
Good afternoon, Mr. Jaju.
Yeah, afternoon.
And Mr. Momodo Chareh Gibba.
Yes.
Good afternoon.
Afternoon, ma.
You are welcome.
Thank you.
Council, can we proceed?
Thank you very much. Mr. Gibba and Mr. Jaju.
Yes.
Is it Lamin Jaju?
Yeah.
And Momodo Chareh Gibba?
Yes, please.
Okay, so when I want one of you to answer, I will just call your name.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Now, Mr. Gibba, can you tell the commission what your full name is?
Yes, thank you, Senior Counsel. My full name is Momodo.
You're the only one that called me Senior Counsel throughout the commission. I will give you a gift for that.
Thank you.
Right, but we have a more Senior Counsel here.
Thank you.
So that's the issue, yes.
My name is Momodo Chareh Gibba.
Yes. And your address?
Gunjur Village, Combo South District.
You're a ward councillor at Brikama Area Council?
Yes, please.
Can you tell us when and the period?
I was elected in 2018 councillor election.
And you still serve as a ward councillor?
Yes, please.
All right. Briefly, your educational background?
I attended Gunjur Primary School.
Right.
From 72 to 1980 precisely.
Yes.
And then proceeded to Armitage High School from 81 to 86. And after some time, recently I proceeded to Management Development Institute, studying international relations and diplomacy, national diploma in 2020, followed by the higher national diploma, and then currently I'm working on the postgraduate diploma.
That is impressive, Mr. Gibba.
Thank you.
You made a statement with the investigators.
Yes, please.
We will give you a copy of your statement. Please go through it and confirm whether that is a statement that was obtained from you.
Okay.
statement given to you is dated the 13th of May 2024. Can you confirm that?
Yes, please. This is the statement I made at the investigators.
All right, you signed the statement.
Yes, please.
Mr. Lamin, Mr. Jaju,
Yes, sir.
please tell the commission your full name,
My name is Lamin Jaju,
your address.
Combo Mandwar Village, West Coast Region.
Mr. Jaju, please tell the commission what your educational background is.
I attended Busra Primary School.
Right?
Pardon?
I said right, correct.
I went
So
to
please proceed.
Busra Primary School,
Yes,
then to Nusrat High School.
yes.
From Nusrat High School, I served as a teacher at Farafenya Primary School in 1991, and then later joined the ECD, Early Childhood Development, and then managed a school in my home village of Kombo Mandwar, and then attended Gambia College Early Childhood Development course, where that's my primary profession. And later I joined the political field in 2008 and contested as a councillor in Marakisa Ward.
That's also equally impressive, Mr. Jaju. So can you tell us the period that you served as ward councillor and, as a councillor?
I
Yes, ward councillor.
served 3 consecutive times from 2008 to 2022. Before the end of the term, I decided to resign and contest for the National Assembly election.
Okay.
And unfortunately, I could not go through.
It's not unfortunate.
Thank you.
You've made, when you try, it's never unfortunate.
Yeah, okay, thank
You
you.
understand?
Yeah.
And do you confirm giving a statement
Yes.
to the investigators?
Yes, sir.
We will show you a copy.
Yeah, I have my copy. I brought it along.
Okay, we will show you one that is signed. It's an original from the commission. It's dated the 29th of April 2024. Please go through it. Look at this. Look at your signature and tell
Right.
us whether that is your.
Yeah, that's the right one.
All right. We see a voucher attached to this statement. What is that voucher about, sir?
No voucher is attached to this
Okay,
statement.
it's not. It's removed. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. I think it has to do with a car engine that was paid for, but I'm sure you'll explain that. Yeah. So
Okay.
we applied to tender these 2 statements one from Momodo Chareh Gibba, dated the 13th of May 2024. Mr. Gibba, you also gave an additional statement.
Yes, please, this morning.
And it's dated the 14th, yes, of August 2024.
Yes.
Do you mind going through the statement?
Sorry?
I said, do you mind going through that statement? It's a 1-page statement, so that you tell us whether that is your additional statement?
Yes, this is my additional statement I made this morning.
Thank you. We apply to tender a statement from Mr. Gibba, dated the 13th of May 2024, signed by the witness, identified by the witness, and an additional statement dated the 14th of August 2024, signed by the witness, identified by the witness, into evidence as an exhibit, and also a statement from Lamin Jaju with the date 29th of April 2024. It's also identified by the witness, Lamin Jaju, all into evidence as exhibits.
The witness statement dated the 13th of May 2024, given by Mr. Momodo Chareh Gibba, and his additional statement dated the 14th of August 2024 are admitted in evidence as exhibit and marked as LGC/MJC/BKAC/001.
As the commission places.
The statement of Mr. Lamin Jaju, dated the 29th of April 2024, is admitted in evidence as an exhibit and marked as LGC/LJ in brackets A/BKAC/001.
As the commission places.
I think it's a convenient point to stop. We would proceed on Monday.
As the commission places.
We may rise.